Good evening. Already flopped. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am Jacob Flames. How are we all doing tonight? Hey, Remy, thank you for coming. Oh, and thank you for a follow, Eternal Dreamer Zero. That's the name. Welcome to my little parlor. So, you mentally prepare yourself for hours and minutes and days, weeks, not in that order, and then you get a bit frozen when actually it's time. No, I am Jacob Flames. Welcome to my debut zero. Debut zero. The zero is based on how you do in seasons, have season zeros in tabletop games. When you try out a new team, a new setup, see if things work. Just from me. My idea is basically, I have streamed in the past. I really like the idea of VTubing and I wanted to give it a try. So let's see where this goes. Right, let me get this out. Where is it? It's because let's have a proper introduction of myself. Here we go. Right. Oh, one moment. Right. So let's get some out of character information first of all. Breaking the illusion a bit, but still, better have it out and open from the beginning. First of all, I am autistic, diagnosed with Asperger's when I was around 10 years old. I am dyslexic. Got dyslexia, however you want to say it. So I can have a bit of problem with reading. It's gotten a lot better over the years. Like I read a lot in my teens. Like, I don't know, 10 books per season or something. I also got some speaking issues. Generally my T's and D's get mixed, P and B's. And while I will qualify myself as fluent in English, I'm mostly self-taught. Or rather, well, no teachers. My English teachers were horrible in school. I did, however, play a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day. And I was playing a lot with fathers and mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers from Britain. Which helped me quite a bit. So, with all this in mind, if you ever have trouble hearing what I say, feel free to ask me to repeat myself, either the same way or maybe in other words. Because it's very clear with this fluent in English bit. Like I knew monstrary. What else do you know? Oh, hey, Aches. Yes, mates. Wait, they didn't play sound. Sorry, did you hear the notification sound? Not that it's that important, but still. I'll have to give it a look later on. But no, certain words I, of course, can, but I could, like Monster, I could necessarily, I could Cathedral, I knew a lot of less commonly used words. However, utensils, I didn't know what the tenses were in the English language until like this the other year. Ah, yes. Then it's just on my end. Also, my natural way of thinking may differ from yours. If you feel I am being too rude with how I act with something being obvious, feel free to call me out in the chat. I'll ask you to explain. Like well, I mean, it's hard to explain. I can't get to the point of it. But no, I want everyone to have a good time. I don't want anyone to feel offended over something that doesn't need to be a problem. Let's see, next. Okay, so simple things about me myself. So I'm Jack of Flames or Jack of the Flames, whichever you prefer. Jack for short also works, or Flames. My birthday is November 1st, so still a while back, but still. My home country is the blue and yellow Sweden. I've lived in several parts of Sweden, generally now in the northernmost part. So I got the midnight sun ahead of me. Lovely. Languages that I can use is English, as I hopefully making my I'm improving at the moment, and Swedish. I can also understand a little bit of Spanish as I took it in school. I however had to quit it because my English was too bad. And yes, I'm a weeb, so I can a little bit of Japanese. Little bit. I have not studied it. Like I can very selective words. Like baka. Let's see, what next do we have? Okay. This will explain a bit more of my character. Or this is important to have set beforehand. So surface legend Jungian. At Jungian, however you say it. So Young had actually no, I should have said that beforehand. I am autistic, so I started to reading psychology in my teens to start actually really grasping how other people think about things. But to broaden my understanding of reality. Now, I never really read Young. However, I'm a big Persona fan, and Persona, the Shin Megami Tensei spin-off, takes a lot of inspiration from Jungian psychology. But Jung had ideas like humanity got a shared, what's the word? Like a shared psychological network. Our souls all come from one place and then goes into different bodies. I might not really agree with him on that. It's still a really interesting and fun way to think about such psychology, humanity and all that. But I also like the idea of shadows and personas, more like in how the Persona games made with that. That shadows are the parts you cannot accept, while personas are the parts you do. That in mind, me as you see on the screen, and others you might see in the future, are personalized aspects of one person, not distinct personalities. Like we got different focuses on stuff, but we are not outright different people. I am basically the balance of them all. That's why you will see me the most. Oh. Don't mind the lower one, he's just being a greedy bugger. Let's go to next, what do we have? Alright, my hobbies. First of all, I do love some reading. I don't read big, huge, chunky books that much nowadays. One moment. However, I do sometimes just sit down and read through like an entire manga or comic. I might go and read, what's the word? Like SCP Foundation. I like to like sit down and read some Anomaly now and then. Or like, very rarely, but sometimes there are some just good theories, fanfics and such to read. A lot of, been some scientific papers as of late. I also love video games. I mean, which streamers on Twitch do not? More of that will be explained later. I'll do enjoy some board games. Like, one of my favorite ones is probably Settlers of Catan. It's basically what Monopoly wants to be. I also love myself some tabletop role-playing games. I have played very little D&D, but of what I've played with I really enjoyed. I currently have like a Saturday party each week. And of course I do love to watch shows and movies. Usually animated works. Yes, of course I mean no. Of course I mean anime. Of course I mean anime. I also do enjoy doing some writing myself. Some different stories here and there. I love to sit down and just do world building. Also been writing on my own tabletop role-playing games. And the reason why they never come out is because I just get stuck on the world building. The systems can be a bit harder. That said, of my currently worked on systems, all but one actually now have more of a system ready. Just need to flesh out the world to make the components. And I have made my own board game. And I do really want to make some more in the future. Just mark, the board game I have made is only on Tabletop Simulator. Nothing physical as of yet. If I ever make anything like that, we'll see. I also do enjoy doing some cooking. Well, depending on my mood. And I also do baking occasionally, but I feel it's a bit hit and miss. Sometimes I make something good, sometimes I just make a really dry mess. Isn't too much fun. I draw occasionally. Everything on the screen is drawn and animated by myself. And the font using is not, however, it's made by Brian J. Smith. The font is named Adventurer. The link to it is below, like any other credits you might want to know. And yeah, I really love to take part in art, as you can see in my hobbies, and also make my own in general. Thank you, Remy. For art I cannot experience or get into myself. You know, like maybe a game that is so old you will have no real way to play it yourself. Maybe it's a huge book series you cannot really get into, anything like that. I love to seeing reviews and criticisms of it, along with just people's own take on the stories. Like, I remember trying to reading Lord of the Rings when I was younger. Granted, I had already seen the movie, so I got a bit weirded out when Frodo keep aging, but that didn't happen in the movie. Granted, this was back in the day when I didn't realize that the same franchise can have different canons. Right, now for some of my favorite stuff. We start with food. And yes, I made all of these myself. I made all of these myself at least one point in life. So, burgers. And I know it's gonna sound weird, but I recommend everyone to try a burger with just peanut butter as a topping. You need to have a glass of Coke or something else next to you to drink. Or just any cola you want. Sounds real weird. It's very dry. It's very tasty. Also enjoy pizza. Back when I was a young lad, my school lunch was horrible. I ended up going eating pizza almost every day, every weekday, every school day, for 5 years or something. Hey Kiwi, welcome. So I have a real love for pizza. Then yeah, I know it sounds a bit weird with the burgers, but trust me, it's really good. So for meat, potatoes, and sauce/butter, like be it a steak, be it pork chop, be it roasted potatoes, be it fries, be it béarnaise sauce, be it spice butter, all of those, really tasty. Hey Rexy, thank you. Not even gonna lie, I was a bit frozen for a while, for 5 minutes, but I'm feeling like I'm getting into the spin of it now. It's talking. Yeah. Sushi. I love sushi. My late grandfather showed it to me like when I was a teen. It's so good. We don't do it anymore, but we used to do like monthly sushi nights, Mom and I. It would be like a big big plate with sushi. It would be like 50 sushi pieces to eat, if not more. Usually it would be I don't remember the name, but I mean the rolls. The rolls with the seaweed around them. Also like tacos and Tex-Mex. I generally, if I make tacos myself, I tend to use not mushed. What's the word? Ground chicken, minced chicken. Yeah, we did. I mean, huge piles of sushi. Remy, I will try and find the picture to send you on Discord later. I mean, it's like a really big pile. It will cost like 100 euros to buy it. And also kebab and gyros. I'm gonna say directly, because I might be wrong here, because what I was taught being kebab might have ended up just being gyros. But no, like gyros doesn't matter if you use the actual if you add pork or beef. I mean, it's very easy to make gyros. You just need some red wine vinegar. You need some mustard. I forgot to say it earlier also. Homemade burgers also really delicious. The difference between kebab and gyros is like kebab is like the small flat pieces. Gyros are bigger, thicker slices. I think that is the main difference, at least. Yeah. I think I mean, I make my own burgers. I have like 1 egg, I have some mustard, I have the ground beef, some spices. I think I also used like what's the breadcrumbs? Yeah, breadcrumbs. It's really tasty after you just cook them up. Right. So this is still among my favorite stuff. I thought it was yeah, I think originally all of them used to be like pork. No, not pork. Beef, chicken and lamb. Both kebab and gyros. Right, some of my favorite types of stories that draws me in. First, I really enjoy fictional war dramas, and other things with darker and or more complex psychology. Some of these are, and not limited to, 86. I highly recommend it for any anime watching people. And Attack on Titan. And yeah, both of them really have with some messed up military stuff to do with. And also enjoy stories where we I cannot even read what I wrote myself. Stories where we properly see the growth and change, especially of a group or a community within time. Includes shows with less action. I should actually have put Dr. Stone here. Dr. Stone is a perfect example of this kind of storytelling. Now, movies and shows genres. Most, well, and also yes, in general, I like these in different media. I really love musicals. And yes, as some of you might guess, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I also like The Little Shop of Horrors, which is if no one knows it by name, is the one with the singing plant, R32. You know how children just watch the same movie over and over again? These two movies was how I treated. I watched these movies over and over again in my teens. Yeah, it really is a great movie. For horrors, I really like Krampus and Midsommar. Krampus, for very different reasons. I like Krampus because they do the basic thing of horror, which is they tell a story you generally wouldn't get otherwise. While Midsommar, I like it because I hate it. I hate it so much. And I think art needs to be able to both have you feel different things. And I hated Midsommar because it was a proper horror. Like, it's excellently done, it's a understanding story, it's very messed up. But all of it still comes into something that make me feel a bit of dread. Which a lot of horror doesn't, for me. Then we have sci-fi. Some of the ones I like then is Chappie. Not a favorite, just I really like the concept of the movie. Steins Gate, one of my favorite anime. And Dr. Stone. Also, I probably should have put Dr. Stone in earlier, but still. Then I just like the idea of where can we get in the future with technology, and I guess in this case the sci-fi becomes more fantasy, but I like the idea of what would happen if this technology was true. But again, like if you think about alchemy, then it ends up just being fantasy. And but no, fantasy, I do enjoy Konosuba. Currently, I like it more as a comedy. I'm kind of regret putting sci-fi and fantasy here, honestly. And another fantasy I really like is ReZero. Once more, I should have put it in the darker psychology stuff. But I like them for very different reasons. Like, Konosuba is a very easy, simple comedy with a lot of jokes. You don't need to have deeper thoughts or anything. You sit down and laugh, While Re:Zero is every episode you have like 1 or 2 heartbreaking things happening. Next, adventure. And I mean, two series that come to mind is Made in Abyss. I mean, they have some problematic parts of it, certainly. But I think the adventure of it and the just cruelty of the world, really nice to see. They don't come with any wool gloves. They don't come with mittens. They go. It's harsh. It's a show and world. Rather, it's a story that respects the world, as speaking of world. It isn't like a character just have some random plot armor. It is a cruel, cruel world. Which is also why I enjoy Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which must be seen together. Because here's the thing. Full Metal Alchemist started being animated and finished for the manga. There's a lot of things that was really needed for actually getting the story to end, which wasn't ready yet. And I wouldn't say the ending of the anime is hateful or so horribly bad that no one could like it. I know for certain I liked that tiny bit when I was younger. But Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood have a much better and satisfying ending. However, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood speedruns the beginning of Full Metal Alchemist. Hence I say you need to watch them together, otherwise you will not get the full experience. Because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are expecting an emotional what's it called? An emotional connection to characters a bit too fast. Like, but that's just because in Full Metal Alchemist the connections have been evolved over many episodes. In Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the characters meets 5 times most before something actually happens, and then you're supposed to be sad. Yeah, everything has its flaws, ups and downs, all that. And now, drama anime. So they focus about interactions between people and just their lives. Death Note, for sure. I mean, how can it not be dramatic with a narcissistic teenager having a book that lets him kill anyone he knows the face and name of? Especially when he's supposed to be a genius. Also, just be clear, don't watch the Netflix adaptation unless you want to drink a lot and hate yourself for an entire evening. Then we got Clannad. I mean, it's a classic visual romance novel turned into an anime. I think it was very sweet. It teases about abilities and fan service, and they never do the fan service, or well, not really to the extent they suggest. It's just a very heartfelt comedy with a lot of sorrow. Exactly, Remy. Exactly, Remy. It doesn't exist. And then we have Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, which is a commentary. It's a Is it a satire? At first, it's a commentary on magical girl anime. It have great visuals, amazing music, and just very, very saddening parts to it. I highly recommend it for anyone that wants to feel like their hearts get ripped out. Now for different games and such. So my two first games of all time is Persona 3, FES, or I think it's shorting for Festival, and The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Not the 3DS version. The 3DS version have some neat things to it. However, they also break like a lot of stuff that was amazing about the original game. Like the new models for the 3DS version. Amazing. The problem is not everything was updated to that art style. So you can have like a new deco strap that's sent next to a nearly 20-year-old model. I guess it was a 13-year-old at that time, but still. Over a decade-old model difference in the same game. It looked horrendous. Like if for anyone that have or do still play World of Warcraft, it's like standing with your modern avatar next to an owl. So my favorite game genres, discounting genres already mentioned before. So I really love RPGs. I love roguelites. Roguelites are okay, but the roguelites are where it's at. I like card games of different different types. I like strategy games, and not as much real-time strategy, but I might book into them too at some point. Turn-based games, I mean, that's what Persona 3 is. Like co-op games, so then, I mean, for some of you already seen me playing with Remy in Fortnite and The Forest. I like, and also like a creature and monster collector games, so quote-unquote Poke-likes. And I just generally like also, not always, but sometimes I really like to sit down with a story-rich game. This have a lot of story. I mean, like Divinity Original Sin 2 is a good example. I do apologize. I think I swallowed my own saliva wrong. Ugh. Goes in family, I guess. No, okay. Just to clarify, roguelites got meta progression. So like, whenever you die, you get a bonus. So next time you try and play the game again, you're a bit stronger. While roguelikes are, if you die, you start complete from the beginning, except you're already gathered knowledge as a person. Like technically, you can kind of see arcade games as roguelites, I guess. And also, just when it comes to games, my favorite roles, and this goes for tabletop games for most part, and basically any video games. First of all, summoners. And with this I mean anyone that are able to call forth different things to help you, aid you in combat and other ways. Like warlocks in World of Warcraft. Warlock was my class I played for over a decade. Necromancer I guess also goes into there, depending on how it functions in that specific game. Generally speaking, I would say a Necromancer is a summoner. Then we have shapeshifters, like druids in World of Warcraft. I like the idea to have being able to take different shapes when I feel like it. Especially when the different shapes have some different bonuses. It doesn't need to be a range jump and melee combat, tankier, stealthier. Just as long as they have different forms, have different uses, I really dig it. Like in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Then, generally speaking, I like playing as spellcasters of most denominations. Also enjoy archers and rogues. Usually I like archers and rogues that are a bit mixed, like a sneaky person with a bow. But it can also be satisfying to sneak up on someone that doesn't see you and just shiv them in their neck. And then dead. And you win. Yay. Then we've got Spellblades. Spellblades, I don't think it's a as common term. But that means combat, or not combat, a melee ranged players or characters, like a paladin, or basically anything that makes us close range combat with magic. Thing is, don't get me wrong, there's some games that do more common basic fighting well. Not all of them. So yeah, I generally just go with Spellblades. And then lastly, engineers and slash tinkerers. I like the idea of having to build something to use it, or having make all the stuff I already built to be able to use them. Granted, engineers and tinkerers usually end up being somewhere between summoners and shapeshifters in a lot of games they are in. Do I have anything else? Yeah. One more. Okay, so my content plans. First of all, I'm going to focus, try to have one main game at a time, with shorter and or casual games on the side, when not in the mood for the main game. Generally speaking, these side games would be games that are very long, very grindy, or just more, simple. Like directly, my plan today is to, after this, go and play some Fable. But yeah, Fable will be the first focus game, so to speak. But I'm planning to poke into Re-Rising in a stream next week. Also want to do some, in the future, I want to do some writing and drawing streams to make stream assets, like some kind of updates to stuff you see on the screen, but also for future projects. Like I do have a tabletop role-playing game already in work. Making it, working on it a bit on the stream might force me to actually work on it more. I'm going to aim to start with 2 streams each week, with guerrilla streams when I feel like it. When I feel I have enough energy and focus to do so. And maybe work up to actually having more streams ready to do. Sometimes serious topics might come up in parts, but I'm not gonna sit and become a political streamer in any way. For now, I'm only planning to stream on Twitch. I might try YouTube in the future, we'll see. I also have a VOD channel up. I don't think I've linked it really, but yeah, we'll load up VODs from this. I'll load up streams there, including this one. I don't think I have the energy to edit it, otherwise I will edit out all my fumbles. So don't worry, if you want to relive them, you will be able to do so. I may do some YouTube content in the future, but it will basically be for stuff that I don't feel worth in streaming. Like Twitch unfriendly games, quote unquote. Sorry, just 1 minute. I do apologize. I'm back. Oh, I read something now. Let me come back. Where was it? Alright, here we go. Manifestations. One thing I should have explained earlier. Let's put away my grimoire. To explain it a bit better, let's get some. Let's talk in the room a little bit. Where do we have it? Here we go. Nope. To explain this a bit better, my role is to be the bridge burner. I deal with the rest of the manifestations. Whichever doesn't fit into the psyche needs to go away. No, but to get a better idea what I mean, let me take off my lovely pumpkin head. I don't care, I forgot to put on something. Okay, there we go. Right. Just to explain my psyche, a lot of parts to me. Like, no, let me explain it a bit better. Do you know people that play sports? How they change a bit depending on, well, if they're playing this sport at the moment or not. How they may be a bit more aggressive, or a bit more short, short and speak. Or it may be someone that starts acting a bit younger, or how they were when they were younger, when they are with old friends. This is specifically what I mean with different parts of me. With other manifestations. We see both different things. Lots and lots of different things. And my job rather. Let me take this off. My work is to keep balance between all of this. Different ideas, different self-thoughts, animal instincts, everything to build up a person. As a bitch burner, I need to find what doesn't work and what needs to get out. Right, let's stop at the ammo part. Well, that show, let's go. Let's have brightened up a bit again. I need to get a easier light switch for the room. Let's see. Oh, that's a bit too dark. Here we go. Right. Okay, I feel like I'm always droning on. Let's play a game, shall we? me just update it. Where do I do it here? Okay, here we go. Gonna do Twitch is being a bit slow. You know what? I'm gonna take a little break. You guys also just go get a snack or something. And when I come back, we will be playing Fable: The Lost Chapter. See you in a little bit. we go, I'm back from the break. So for waiting. Don't worry. Fable is an old game. It was done back when we still had very, very square screens. Luckily, it's on the menu looking like this. The actual game is in widescreen. Sorry, Kiwi, that some stuff was deleted. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, welcome, Ace. Yeah, auto mode can be weird. Right, okay, let's. The repair careers I actually didn't really explain the little lore I had at all. I promise I will explain it better at another time. I'm actually planning to do some lore animations, so maybe I just wait until that. Until I do those. Yeah, the game is very smart like now. It will better after the menu. We're gonna play a game, yeah. So my profile name will be Yak. Actually, Yak Stream. Let's go to Yak Stream. So this game is like 20 years old now. Do you see if it's a bit too loud or anything? It was the edgy role-playing game of its time. Where you could be good, a hero, or evil. Okay, let's lower it here. Look at this. This is a lot better, yeah? Yes. I think I got louder for a second when I opened the menu. Hopefully it's a bit lower now. At least it is on my end. No, I hold this game dear to my heart. I mean, heck, my name is technically a spin on one of the characters of this game. Well, let's just jump in and hope everything works like it's intended.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword.
Okay, this will be an issue.
Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard.
Thank you for the live host.
And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power and destiny that lay before him.
Yeah, I will lower the game sounds.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
This stupid game. Okay, let's. I need to. Okay, I need to leave the studio mode. Okay. So the video screen is a. I changed this earlier. I guess. Yeah, I know. Old games do things. Game capture, yes. Yeah, it's a bit. I sorted this out earlier, but yeah, it decided it wanted to be a bit smaller again. Can I? I don't want to fit it. Edit transformation, position, size. Okay, here we go. 1000. Oh, okay, this is gonna be. Is that? Oh, I can. Okay, this will be. Oh, this is going to be. I cannot just stretch it for some reason. Wait. Oh. Okay, that didn't help at all either. Or wait, no, it's just me being dumb. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a wrong resolution on it. I mean, that would explain it. Oh, I put you to the right one last time. One more. The magic of older games. Oh, and there we go. Now it's... it tried to invade a bit too much of reality. There we go. Like intended. Sorry about a bit of the scuffing. I guess that comes for streams. Early ones. Right. So sorry, I'm a young little lad in Oakvale. My father just told me I need to go and find my sister, I guess. Oh no, get my sister a gift, that's the thing. Right, Jay, thank you for coming. Thank you for this. Let's see. Because I haven't played this for a few years. Last time was when I tried doing YouTube and I just didn't really get into it. So no, I need to go through the town and do good deeds, supposedly. Not that that is a must. But yeah, I need to get some money to buy goodies. I'll buy something for my sister. I chose this one because anniversary had some weirdness to it.
Like his mother can't keep still.
It's still something with the audio. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, let's lower these a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you're so...
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece.
An entire gold piece? For not to say that this guy is an altar. Is that you say it? Yeah, close enough. So I can take a bribe. I can be a bit of a goody two shoes. Just for this one. I will hide in it a bit. I should put it on full blast in OBS.
Good lad. Here, have this gold piece. My advice to you, don't get tied down to one woman.
Oh, I misclicked. Well...
Look after yourself. Forget everyone else.
I've been a bad boy. I got scolded for saying I wouldn't tell his wife. Tell his wife. Actually, no. Let's see. Let's see if I can go and tell his wife. I don't remember who his wife was, though.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
So
available.
I can't be. She should have even.
Look, there's a little swine. I'm going after it. Right, got you, you little ruffian.
Oh right, I forgot about this.
I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds. Accessory to improper man and lady behavior.
So, this guardsman come and tells me off for doing this. He haven't gone to the wife himself.
That sort of behavior is not acceptable.
Yeah, he immediately knew it. It's that fast they spread about it. Listen, they have a hive mind in this town. It's a hive mind. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone knows what the other ones do. Just pretend not to know.
If you were older, you'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards.
Exactly. You get fined by the town guards if you don't tell everyone this person is an adulterer.
You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it, my young friend. I'll leave it at that for now. But think about what I've said.
All guardsmen are bastards.
Honestly, where's that good-for-nothing? Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you?
Yes. Yes. I can play both sides.
You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
You performed a good deed. Remember, talk to your father, receive a reward. Right, so every good deed will give me 1 gold coin.
Wait till I get my hands on that pig!
Let's see just what she does. Oh.
Trade goods.
Can I? Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I will...
Stock available.
Eh?
Old games. Oh.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off!
We were rehearsing a play. Yeah, that's all it was.
Don't insult me anymore! My mother was right about
It's worth
you!
it. Right, okay, we got 4 more green to talk to.
He'd steal your apples as soon as help you out with your chores.
Oh, right, this one.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour? I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad.
Yeah, because trusting Ash shall do this.
Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
And directly.
My cousin says that the barrels in his warehouses might have stuff in them. Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl. Come on, let's go and break stuff.
So the sheriff wants me to break
Just gonna stand there like
the
a lemon.
barrels.
But being good is so boring.
This little egghead called me a lemon.
Wouldn't you prefer to be
Actually, no,
smashing
I'm not a
things?
lemon. Rem's the lemon.
Come on, there's still time before he gets back.
Yeah, he basically is. He basically is the size of the chicken.
Oh, you're no fun at all.
You can punt the chickens. Maybe not just though.
Fine, have your stupid good deed then.
That's a scary little kid.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big
Just a
favour.
little bit, just a little bit.
I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
Okay. I did another good deed. So we get 2 entire gold coins for that. It's up here. Oh, yep. Here's this guy.
idiots.
Get him off me! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him.
Oh, a little edgelord.
But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
We will only be able to hit characters when they have a red highlight. Ah, right, okay. So when I press space...
Why are you playing with baby
Attack
toys
time.
and little girls? What do you want? I'm just dealing with this brat.
It looks like a frog that got shrunk down.
He was irritating me, playing with my sister and her stupid teddy bear.
We're just teasing a lemon. Is it?
No, he won't give it to me, just because I said I'd rip its stupid head off.
Ah. This is a charming little guy, isn't he?
I told him, if he doesn't do what I say, I'm gonna make his life a misery.
A misery. Okay,
Have you cleaned my mum's cart for me yet?
So I can smack this
You
guy.
Stupid little idiots.
Or smack this guy. Who to smack? I can smack
want more
both.
pocket money next week.
I will smack both. I want to smack both.
Why are you playing with baby
Okay.
toys and little girls?
Okay, I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy. So you know what?
It hurts! Ah! Ow! Ah! I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you.
A little whim.
You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Ugh. Okay, and I realized that the models haven't aged well. And I'm not going to play the anniversary version of the game, because I feel somehow they are worse. But yeah, this look horrendous. Not for its time, not for its time. This game looked really good for its time. There's still some good stuff about it. But this should be all I need, I think. Oh, no, you're right, Rosie.
You found Rosie! Thank you so much!
The mouse.
Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
He'd steal your apples as soon as help you out with your chores.
Well, finally time to get some money from Dad.
I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds. But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong. Look, try to keep out of trouble, please, for me.
Alright, Dad. I will not make a lot of vows and sacrifice them at the altar of the evil god. I promise. Pinky swear.
Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
You now have enough money to buy a present for your sister. The hero symbol on your map. No, sorry, the hero kill symbol on your map shows the location of the person, object, or place you should go to next. Your main objective will always be shown in this way. Oh, right. So we're soon going to get another cutscene. So the camera aspects might get a bit wonky again.
You never can tell
We'll
with
see.
it, kid.
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self. Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday.
Yeah, speak to me, creepy old man, please.
And it seems you haven't got her a present yet. It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face for only 3 gold pieces.
Ooh, I get 2 entire gold pieces for myself.
Young sir, they are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
What's up with the bird in the back? Just stands there, unmoving. It's just so weird. Chocolates. Okay, is it? It's still there. Oh no, it's moving again. It's moving.
That boy don't know the difference between right and wrong.
I don't tell someone that. I should know. No, I did tell the wife. I just took money from the guy. I lied to the cheater. That's all I did. The town is telling me off because I lied to a cheater. I don't want that to happen to my pumpkin.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present.
She looks a bit like a monkey. Okay, let's
I
give her
knew
chocolates.
you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now.
Yeah, this always bodes well. Yeah, let's...
Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Somehow that works.
Got one!
Okay, moment of truth.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets.
His face is quite something.
Then the raiders reached the last house where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
I think we can find a painting in the game. Oh yeah. He's just been standing here for hours. Yeah, this I should always remember. What game was this? Ah! Oh. Ah, hey, a Twig.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
This week, it's a good game, but some things haven't aged well at all. The game starts soon.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me.
He found his father dead for less than five minutes ago.
My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on.
Welcome to Hogwarts. School of Heroes.
I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
At most, it's been half an hour since he found his father dead on the ground. These guys are really fucking cruel.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you.
Oh yeah, it's my fault.
He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go! What are you talking to me for?
Oh, I got some abilities.
This is the guild shop. When you're older, you can buy stuff here.
One doesn't do anything.
Can I interest? Ooh, dear.
Right, it was not the thing the game was known for.
What happened? Balverine attack. Ooh, dear.
Oh yeah, Twig, I think this is the game for you.
Too ugly. Ooh, dear. What's this nonsense?
I like this part of the guild. The cloisters are so quiet.
You know, it's always weird coming back to an old game you haven't played for a while. I also remember them being a bit bigger than they used to be. Some jankiness to the game, but still controls alright.
You've finally prized yourself from your pillow, I see. Over, come on then. Let's see what you're capable of.
Yeah, fuck you too, old man.
All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can.
That woman
Just keep going till I tell you to
curse to
stop.
be a statue now. Right, so melee time.
You're not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
Stick. I have stick.
Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up.
With left shift hold. Okay, nice.
Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Right, okay, so my first quest. Kill the beetles infesting the guild woods. For context, this boy is someone they don't know at all. They kidnapped last night. A little bit funkiness with the camera, is that? Actually, how many of you guys have played this in the past? I've played it through completely twice. And played through it partially 2 or 3 more times. In class I've played up to the arena. A bit later of that.
Use your stick.
Oh, I forgot. You hear the Guildmaster's voice.
Use your stick.
It's basically, think Professor Oak in the Pokemon games, just actual voice instead of text.
Use your stick.
Use my stick. So these are the things they warn people about. Yes. 30 renown reward. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of felt like a world quest in WoW. Makes sense.
Well done, lad. The beetles are all dead. You can come out of the woods now.
I think it's supposed to be like a distortion to his voice, or make it look a bit more just not real. I guess I forgot to do that whenever they updated this game last. Oh well.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
I like this. I like this choice. So, I'm just gonna check something. So I can either just accept it and magically become a teen, or I can decline it. You know, I cannot just go with no, because if I remember, it isn't that exciting. It's like running around and finding apples and that kind of stuff. If I accept it, I will not stay as a young boy.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Interesting to say race, because clearly in the race of life, Mike have now getting in pace with her, age-wise. Round press. Oh, okay. So that was a problem. It's weird to run with right mouse button, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it's a game where you can run and there isn't any stamina. That's been a while.
Late again? You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Oh. Jag kan inte hinna hitta typ vad är
Ow!
So whenever my weapon looks up, I can right click the strong attack.
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
To shade against Whisper. Middle mouse button, okay.
Don't let her attacks the room, boy.
Oh, you're just gonna hold it. Okay. No timing or something, just hold.
I'll hit you next time.
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Come on, girl. Get your guard up. That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Alright, we're getting examined. Later, I forgot.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
Okay. The best part of the game. Don't get me wrong. The spells you get later, a lot of fun ones.
And my salutations, Guildmaster.
Are you ready for your archery training?
Archery.
Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle.
Oh, oh, he looks so goofy. The irises, the pupils, everything. Okay, so...
Now, lock onto the target. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
Switch your first preview, press... Oh, okay, yeah.
Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
bit early, I guess.
Excellent hit. Keep them coming.
How's the... Oh, okay, I cannot shoot over the castle towers. It's just an invisible wall. There's a lot of that in this game. Okay, how much am I supposed... What you need?
You did well. Accurate shots are easier with the zoom.
And I feel like this... Oh yeah, you only need 10. Okay.
Good
okay.
choice of shots,
I can read that very
especially
well.
for a first attempt. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Alright.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfall.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat?
Shouldn't you be practicing your will a bit?
Oh well, she's catty. She's moody.
Guildmaster! Training at heroes?
There's the old Guildmaster.
This is always gonna look weird.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Well, not shift just the will. Okay.
That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your willpowers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
Yeah. It's a fairly... This is like a very easy one. It's just... Boom, boom, Hold the shift, left click, and pull the mouse leftward. Do. Okay, this one should be enough.
Excellent use of magic. Well done. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
I'll go and play, because I'm not just gonna jump.
Very well. I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
If I remember right, I can actually get some goods from this one. So let's run the...
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat?
I should think I can go with the cooking apple somewhere. Maybe it was just when I was a kid. We'll see.
The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, He's too focused at all. Oh, I cannot move when I'm like this. It's make some sense.
We did it! Did you see the look on their faces? Wait till the guildmaster hears about this.
That was so overwhelming. Oh, you're right. This means I can fish here if I get the fishing pole. Oh, I should have said, I don't actually really mind fishing in games. It feels like I should have a mini game thing of the favorite stuff I had earlier. There's just a lot of things to yesterday. I could have worked. I should have added that in. Okay, so this guy.
Archery grading! Any apprentices for archery grading?
It's a woman here, right? Yeah.
I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week. But I can't find any more red apples. If you find enough, can... Thanks. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie. Here.
Oh, with having some person in the chat, both Remy and Twickle, let's do some bird hunting.
Oh, I need someone to kill the sparrows nesting around the guild. Disgusting vermin. Those damn sparrows are making a right mess of the guild. Just look at them. I'll pay you 5 gold for every one you kill. Just come and see me every time you kill another one.
So I'm supposed to just go around, find sparrows like these two, and yeah, killed one. I think got experience for killing sparrows. That seems a bit silly.
Killed any of the blighters yet?
Got one of them. And
you've got enough. There are still more out there.
Can I don't think I wanna just run for it. Let's see what these guys want.
I did it in 50 seconds! No one has beaten that!
Oh,
yeah, well, if it wasn't for my injured leg, I'd beat that time.
Okay, let's just get through this and actually get into the proper game.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years the guild was his home, his school and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Oh. Oh, now I remember what this is. And I remember how to beat it. Oh yeah, rather beat him.
I suppose you're wondering how you passed the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can.
Oh no, okay guys, I need to spit specific one stuff first.
Put some anger into it! Good. You're quick. Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. Put some anger into it. Put some anger into it. Excellent. And finally, cast lightning at me.
Sorry, I need to... Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. So I need to... Yeah, let's just hold the buttons, nothing else.
You're getting better at this. That's enough. Yes. Quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Well, that should be all of the tutorial stuff.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach.
Not cultish at all.
For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
Oh yes.
First, you must select the area you wish to advance in. Strength, skill, or will. Ah, you've chosen will. You could be a powerful magic user. Now choose the spell you wish to... There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times. You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
I'm done with guild training. Got a lamp, health. No, there's quite a few things to get. Don't throw me out, don't throw me out. Good.
check the guild for more quests.
Right, okay, let's see. So, oh, it's right click, okay. So, I can learn Fireball. What I want to learn is... Yes, here we go. Summon. Summon is really the only one I really want to know. Experience cost. Okay. Like 1,800. Oh, okay, right. So you got general experience, strength, skill, and will.
Ah, you've chosen strength. Ah, you've chosen skill. Speed makes you quicker in both ranged and melee combat.
Okay, so I want to be faster, and I can get toughness. Actually, yeah.
Toughness makes you more resistant to damage.
So throughout the game, I'm going to change my look a lot. That's one thing this game have for it that even modern games don't really have. If you care about that stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, and there, yeah, remember this. So you will see a quest that you absolutely will have no way to do. I think it's a bit strange you get for Hokos, but yeah. So yeah. Wasp Menace. It's finally time to go out of the guild and into the grand world.
Can I indeed? Don't look like no chicken chaser.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your...
I forgot about this too. So just really get a good look on my guy.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area! Follow me!
How rude, I was looking at myself.
It's this way!
Get this
hey,
guy.
Over here!
This guy is very really very, very important for the game.
You're sure to find something to suit you.
Because this guy sells titles. So he called me just Chicken Chaser, which is one of the titles. You pick out other stuff. I think like a lot of RPGs really should have like a more of a title system. Because a bit, I mean, like in World of Warcraft, there's just so many times I like hearing myself be called whatever. What was it? Whatever the hell World of Warcraft was called. I can't buy Arseface.
There's trouble up at the Harvest Clock. They need a hero like you.
Can I? No, I cannot boast. So we're gonna go and
it's this way.
Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but look at me now. Begging to survive and getting bullied by this brat all the time.
I'll be nice, I'll be nice.
You must be able to get rid of him some... Hurry!
Oh, wait. Can I...
Follow me! Hey, over here!
Ah, you're as bad as that stinking beggar. I'm out of here.
It was so fun to fight the fart.
Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
I actually don't remember that man. I don't think you see him anytime else.
It's this way.
Probably was planned, but a lot of things was cut for this game.
Follow me! It's this way! Please! You've got to save my friend!
Oh, for anyone that is scared of wasp, go away now. Go away for like 5 minutes or so. Kill all the wasps in picnic area.
Help me! Thanks for saving me. I'm gonna tell everyone about you.
The right way to deal with them is just blasting magic. Except this one, I think. Oh.
Strike down the wasp.
Mistake.
Your bow may prove useful against the wasp queen. Wasps have spawned, but they are no match for your crew. Attack the wasp queen again. Remember, you can also use your will powers against her.
Luckily, this seems a lot easier than I remember. Oh, it's been a while. A little harder game since.
Hey! Hey!
Yay!
What'd you think of him?
Oh, what's the Queen said? Right, trophies.
Hi there!
Hi there. You become more renowned. The higher your renown level, the more of your presence and knowledge, celebrated or even feared. I will try to read out a bit more of this stuff. Raise your renown further, perform quests, show off your quest trophies, and do as many heroic deeds as possible. All renown increase are displayed at the bottom of the screen with the golden shiny head icon. Okay.
Well then.
You've received a new quest card.
So we got apple pie, we got the health potion, we got apple. Oh, a standard beard. You found a hairstyle card. Use this as your nearby barber to get the hairstyle illustrated on the card. I think it's kind of fun mechanic for customization, finding new ones here and there. A lot of apples and apple pies. This sundial was built to commemorate Jack's most famous victories in the Battle of the Bloody Harvest. Not Jack as in myself. Not Jack. Oh, just chilling there now. Why should
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Bowerstone Tavern.
Okay, so I need to go to Bowerstone.
You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Are you looking to make a purchase? What's going on? Obey the law. What's this?
The amount of times I just
So you're the chicken.
killed everyone here.
He don't look like no chicken chaser to me.
I might just
Over
play
here.
nice this time round. We'll see.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakfell? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Check the guild for more quests.
Shields, armor.
Hero! Hero!
Obey
I think I will wind down here for tonight. I know it wasn't that long of a stream, but I need to get out with the dog soon, and I slept a bit iffy as of late.
Chuck us over a beer, will you?
But no, I should wait. Alright, I need to actually. I think I need to go to one of these to save. Let's double check. Close gates is provide a quick way to travel around Albion. Once you have visited a region with a close gate, you can teleport there at any time. I think that's nice. You don't actually need to find it, you just need to get to an area with one. Teleport, either walk into a close gate or press and hold G.
There's an...
Oh, no, okay, so it's not that, that's not your save. What's in options? Yes, we'll save. Save game to mark your progress thus far, this world, your character and your progress for the game will all be saved. Good. But I want to thank everyone that came by.
What can I do you?
Thank you, Remy, for hosting. It's been a good one. I will possibly be back on Sunday. We'll see. But at the very least, I will be streaming on some weekdays next week. Depending on when next stream is, either will next week be Fable or will jump into V-Rising. Since that game looks really good and I really want to give it a look. A proper game. A proper try. No. I hope all of you have a good weekend, and until next time, it's a good one. See y'all. Bye bye.